This is my European and French travel kit. I was absolutely flabbergasted by the amount of nonsense you have to keep in your car to be able to travel in Europe. Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. Slightly later start on the vlog for today. It's 3:20. Andy's going to be home from school in about 10 minutes. Anna's back at uni today. She had a week off last week for some reading / employment week or something. So this is my first full day home alone in like 2 weeks, and goodness me, am I more productive when it's just me here. I've made 5 Football Manager videos today. I've been working my backside off. That does mean I've not really been in the house. I've certainly not been out anywhere, and I've not touched this camera, just my outside camera. So need to play a little bit of catch up, both on you getting the vlog sorted, but also just on the day in general. I'm looking around and the house is an absolute mess. I haven't even thought about what we're going to be doing for dinner yet, and like I say, Andy's home in like 10 minutes. Anna will be home a couple of hours after him, and by the time they all get here, the house needs to be looking tidy, or tidy for us. Dinner needs to be ready, and I need to be ready to greet her home after a long day at uni. But goodness me, I've had a productive day, and it looks like it's a nice day outside. Not that I've seen any of it, because I've been in my garage all day. And he's home. Have you had a good day at school, Andy?
Yeah.
Was it good? Let's have a look, see what you've been up to. Much better day. Although still no iPad until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Did you have the iPad at school today, or is
No.
it? No iPad. But he's keen to use the computer, played with a calculator and spelling game instead. Did you use a calculator?
Yeah.
Excellent. Been rewarded for good work at 3 PM each day with 5 minutes on the computer before his taxi. So it's similar to what we were saying yesterday. Still having problems with this iPad, but looks like they have found a good solution to work around it. So good work to everybody at school, because that's, I can't imagine how difficult home life would be if the iPad was unavailable for however many days it has been there. But despite a few teething problems at school, they've managed to find a workaround for it. So I remember back to the day I left work, like a year and a half ago now. I had to come home via Argos and pick him up a new iPad because his had broken. This was while he was still refusing school, and he'd just gone almost comatose. He just completely shut down because his iPad wasn't working. So we just bought him a new one, just like that. It was just what we needed on my first day. I was unemployed for the first time. Well, not unemployed, but no regular salary for the first time in my adult life, really. And the first thing I had to do was spend £500 on a new iPad for him. But that was a year and a half ago, and now we're at a point a year and a half on where, yes, there's been a few teething problems, but he's able to make it through 3 or 4 days of school without access to it at all, which is pretty awesome stuff. And he seems in a pretty good mood to me as well. In the interest of getting tidied up, I should probably do something with this big Amazon box, which has been sat next to my front door for about 4 days now. Since it arrived, and I just haven't got around to doing anything with it because I know what's in it. This is my European and French travel kit. I was absolutely flabbergasted by the amount of nonsense you have to keep in your car to be able to travel in Europe. Obviously with Brexit going on as well, I'm also conscious of the fact that when we go to France in May, I'm also potentially going to have a European driving permit, which I've already started looking into. Apparently that's a case of just going to the post office and asking for one, and it costs £5.50, you get it there and then. So despite the fact I currently have an EU driving licence, it reverts to being a UK one post-Brexit. So I need to get that. I obviously need to get the European driving added onto my car insurance, which that's a relatively easy thing to do with my breakdown cover. But this was the bit that really confused me, because some of the stuff in here is just mad. So it's a travel kit, and this is apparently all of the things that you need to be able to drive in France. Now I knew about some of these from previous trips to France, and I guess if some of them have been law for longer, I either have been a naughty boy when I've driven in France in the past, or I've bought big boxes like this and literally just slung them in the boot, which is what I would normally do. and just kind of forget about it and lose it before I go there next. I can't get into this thing. But because I've been doing so much reading about it because of the whole Brexit thing, I read more detail about what this stuff is required, and one of the things is the high visibility jackets, of which there are 2, because there has to be 2. They're not allowed to be in the boot. They have to be in the main part of the car. So I've got the thing here, and this little bag should contain a warning triangle, a universal bulb kit, a GB sticker, because apparently my EU GB thing on my number plate, that ain't going to cut it anymore post-Brexit. I need to have an old school GB sticker, like what your dad used to have. You have to have a foil blanket. I don't think you have to have the carry bag, but the carry bag's here too. I can't. Everything is sealed together, so I can't get into it. I need my knife. Right, I've made it in, so we should have. Oh, it's all very nicely packaged. So there's my big triangle. First aid kit. There's the GB sticker that you need. Blanket. The 2 high visibility jackets, which are going to have to go in a glove box. But the thing that really confused me is you need to have, specifically to France, you need to have a breathalyzer in your car. You need to carry your own breathalyzer with you. Now, I don't understand why that's a legal requirement to carry that. Me and Anna had a bit of a back and forth over it the other day. It even says on the back here, from 1st of July 2012, all vehicles travelling in France must carry a breathalyzer by law. But why? I don't drink. Surely it should be sufficient for the law to just be, don't drink if you're going to drive. Because let's say I was a drinker, I got pulled over, I was drink driving. If I wave one of these and say, yeah, but look, I breathalyzed myself, I'm not drunk, you're not going to get away with it. And if they pull you over and think you're drink driving, they're not going to ask you to get your own breathalyzer out to breathalyze you with, surely. I don't get why this is needed. It should be sufficient to just say, don't drink and drive. If you really have such low self-control that you need to take a breath test before you drive to work out if you're drunk, I think you've got bigger problems. But, yeah, there we go. I have breathalyzers which will never come out of that box. But that is my driving in France kit, which will go in the back of the car now. And hopefully we're a little bit, it's got Velcro on the back as well, so I can stick it into the inside of the boot, which is cool. If there's anything else I'm missing out for driving in Europe or driving in France specifically, please let me know down in the comments. I haven't done it for 6 or 7 years now, longer than that, 7 or 8 years since I last drove in France, which I guess is why I didn't know about the breathalyzer if it only came in 2012. But let me know if there's something else I'm missing or something specific to the changes post-Brexit that I need to take into account. But I think with that kit, plus the driving permit, plus the insurance and breakdown stuff, I think I'm just about covered from a car point of view to be able to drive there when we go to Disney. Hopefully. Obviously the last thing I want to do is get to the border and be told I can't bring my car in, so hence why I'm taking so many precautions and doing it so early. Much time has passed. It's about 8:30, and I'm really just checking in to apologise for what's probably going to be quite an abrupt end to what's probably quite a short vlog. Stuff has come up this evening, nothing that we really want to talk about on the vlog at this stage because we don't really know what to say about it at this stage. Don't worry, there's no health issues of anybody, nothing along those lines. It's nothing like major bad, just something has come up, and we're going to end the vlog here, and we might be able to reveal what the something is at some point over the next couple of weeks. It might just go away and we never need to discuss it, but yeah, just something. And it's, me and Anna have spent the whole evening trying to work out what to do about it. It's nothing to do with Andy either as well, nothing to do with the 5 of us. So again, don't panic, it's just a thing. I know I'm being super cryptic and annoying probably, but just one of those things. Something's come up, we haven't been able to vlog. I don't really feel in the mood to freestyle something to fill 5 minutes now. I think I wouldn't enjoy doing it, you wouldn't enjoy watching it. It would be obvious I was just filling for time. So it's just a short vlog today. We'll be back to normal tomorrow. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.